new crafty little things today. I'm going to make this daisy blue hexagon from book 38. I am almost done making this hat, although I made it in totally different colours. But I'll put that on my Facebook page when it's done, so you want to have a look at it. So for this one we need the leftover slate, which is this one, some teal, which is this one, and some sky, which is this one. I thought I had some sky out. Anyway, so what we're going to do, I've got a 4mm hook here, got some yarn scissors, and we'd need a yarn needle, which I haven't got here. I do my sewing in afterwards, as you probably know by now. Anyone who's still doing the Big and Little books, well done, keeping up. And anyone who isn't but wants to know what they are, I'll put a link below. So we're going to start off with a foundation ring. So we're going to make a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 5. So yarn over. Do you want me to zoom in? I don't tend to do these as much as a tutorial as a crochet along, but I'll zoom in a bit. So we're going to yarn over and do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to join. This is the first stitch. Get under those 2 parts of the stitch, pull the yarn through, and then pull it through the loop on the hook, and we've got a nice little circle to crochet into there. So what the first thing I need to do is I need to make my yarn a bit looser, so I tend to drop mine down on the floor. You can do whatever you want with yours. And then we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to do 11 treble crochets into this ring here. Now a treble crochet is a UK term, and it's a double crochet in the US. So what I want to do is I want to sew in my yarn as I go, cover my yarn as I go. So I'm going to just hold that, sorry that the door's going to slam, hold that behind my work there, yarn over, put my hook into that circle, pull through a loop. So I've got 3 on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the circle, go round that straggler, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the circle, and keep on going until we have 11 stitches in the circle, and this chain 3 will act as a 12th stitch. So just keep going. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of this chain 3. So that's our chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Push your hook in, pull through some yarn, so you've got 2 on your hook, and pull through. And then I'm just going to pull my straggler to pull that together. Now what we want to do is do 1 chain, and then we want to do a double crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch. So in here I'm going to put our hook in. A double crochet in UK terms is a single in US. Pull through some yarn, so you've got 2 on your hook, yarn over and pull through the 2, and then we want to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we want to miss a stitch, this is the next stitch, and do a double crochet into the next stitch, into this one. So we put our hook in, get your hook under those 2 strands of the stitch, pull through a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and then chain 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Miss this stitch and go under that stitch and do a double crochet, single in the US, and then chain 5. and then 5 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll join with a slip stitch into that first double crochet, and then you'll fasten off. So yarn over and pull through, get your yarn and snip it off. Don't get rid of this yarn yet because you're going to use it for your last row as well. Now you want to join your sky blue and join it to any 6 chain space. So what we do is we put our hook into the space, pull our yarn through, and then what I do is I keep the 2 strands of yarn and I pull those through, and then I let my straggler go, and then I'm ready to start crocheting with my new colour. Just do one. You're always going to do a chain, so I'm just going to do a chain to start us off. Chain 1, which counts as a double crochet, and then 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do a double crochet into the double crochet. Just one second. Join the skein 20 chains. One DC into the DC. So then we go into this double crochet here, pull through a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Then we chain 4 again, and we go into the chain space with a double crochet or single crochet in the US. 2, 3, 4, and then we go into the double crochet, yarn over and pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, into the chain space. Is you'll join with a slip stitch into that first chain there. If you can push it through. It's a little bit tight, that. Pull it back and through there. And then we fasten off. So yarn over, pull it through and fasten off. So we've got this like very delicate kind of flower effect going on, and we've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have 12 of these loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not very good, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 those little loops that are going to help us with the next round. So for the next round we join the teal yarn, which is this gorgeous greeny blue, and for this one we only need this for this round. We join it to any chain space, so just pop your hook into any chain space, grab your yarn, pull it through, yarn over with both strands and then pull through. And then we want to chain 1. So chain 1, that keeps it nice and secure. 4 double crochet in the chain space. So keep hold of your teal yarn at the back to crochet over it. Hook in, pull through, yarn over. Oh no, sorry, it's a double crochet, I'm doing a triple. So you hold on to your yarn at the back, put your hook in that space, pull through some yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 into that space. and then we miss the double crochet and repeat it around. So we put 4 into each of those 12 chain spaces. 4, miss the double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. One of those loops, and then we'll join with a slip stitch into this first one, yarn over, pull it through. Again, it's a little bit tight, but it will come through. Put it through this loop on my hook and then fasten off. You don't need your teal anymore in this one. So you've got this now. You're starting, oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Starting to make that hexagon shape now. Now you join the sky blue into the first double crochet of a group of 4. So this is the first. This is the first double crochet of my group of 4. So pull that through. Like I say, do the double yarn over. Chain 1, and then I'll do a double crochet there. 1/2 treble in the next, 1/2 treble in the next, a treble in the next. Just let me work through this, then I'll and then we'll just pull that into there to any corner space, which is where we've got our chain 1. So we'll join that, and then we have to chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and now 1 treble in the next 9 stitches. Remember, our first stitch will be under here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our first stitch is under here. 1, 2, 9, and then we're going to do into that chain space, we're going to do 1 treble, 2 chains and a treble. 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, and then we're just going to work in every stitch across, do the corner again. This is what this 1 treble, 2 chains and a treble is, and just carry on working that around to the end. And then finish off, slip stitch into the top of that first chain 3 and finish off. And there you go, there's your hexagon for that round. And join me again soon for the next one.